Why don't I like Black Cleaver? Why do you like Black Cleaver? It is literally, it is a giant spell and 40 AD for a champion that has hybrid scalings, that deals hybrid damage. Why would you ever like Black Cleaver? It is such a terrible item. No, golems. Cleaver is not good on Lee Sin. No. People build it on Lee Sin, but they shouldn't. They should build Lethality, or if they get very far ahead, they should build Triforce. Should build Edge of Night, Umbral Glaive, or like Duskblade, etc. Triforce if you get ahead. Yeah, if you get ahead, you should go Triforce, not Black Cleaver.
Oh,
Why
wow,
Triforce? Because the one Spellblade proc that you get from Triforce will deal more than your your post damage armor reduction, and you will proc multiple Spellblades in a fight. But all the other stats are also good too. No, Depa Squales, no. The guy that changed Leandri's Morello and changed Trinity Force Black Cleaver on set and, you know, is influencing all the other stuff. He's just saying stuff because he's lying. You're right, Depa Squales. You're absolutely right. I'm just lying to you. But then here you come with your position where you just assume Black Cleaver is better even though you don't know either side, right? You just assume it's better because everyone does it. Even though there's already been several cases this year of clearly terrible itemization. Pros build Morello when they shouldn't. Pros build a bunch of items when they shouldn't. They build fucking Stoneplate on Ornn. You can literally not get through a pro match in any goddamn region without seeing pros itemize badly. There is literally a fucking meme present in the entire world right now called Lost to Shopkeeper for a reason. But here you are, coming along, questioning if I am being honest about Trinity Force versus Black Cleaver. Even though all it takes is you to look at a Spellblade proc and then go and compare the armor values of most of the targets that a champion's going to be hitting, and then actually acknowledge that they have to hit the person 6 times in order to get the armor shred, and even then, it oftentimes is less than a fucking lethality item. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, guy in chat. Because I'm lying to you. I'm just lying. I'm just saying things for fun. That's what I do. That's really just what I do. I'm literally out here for fucking 6 years posting EDU content and trying to, like, elevate and change things in fucking pro play because I'm lying. That's it. That's exactly what I'm doing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, Lee Sin, let's say in mid-game he's level 12.
Oh, way.
Okay, so at level 12 he has how much AD? Let's just do this really quick. 101. Okay, great. So he has 101 attack damage, level 12. Alright. So, Trinity Force. Ooh, jeez. Triforce, what the fuck? Okay. So, Triforce, 200% base AD, bonus physical damage on hit. Okay, great. So, Lee Sin is gonna have he's gonna have 101 AD, 200%. All right, Spellblade proc. Okay, so now let's look at some champions that are present in this game. Okay, enemy team has a Yasuo. Okay, let's take a look. So let's say Yasuo was level 12. Okay, Yasuo at level 12 has 63 armor. Great. Okay, so at a fully stacked Black Cleaver, he is penning 15. Do you know what that means? No, you probably don't. It means the first Q only has 1 stack. Okay, the first Q has 1 stack. All right, great. So the first Q is getting 2 armor pen after you do it. Okay, now you're going to immediately follow that up probably with an R. Okay, so cool. Now you're at 2 stacks of Black Cleaver. Excellent, great. Okay, so now let's take a look at a lethality item. Wow, Duskblade of Drakthar. Let's search Duskblade. Duskblade of Drakthar. Okay, cool. Alright, 21 lethality. Amazing. It also has more AD, but only 10% less CDR. Lee Sin also has Spell Vamp and Lifesteal, which means the more damage that he deals ends up healing him more, which means if he's exerting more damage, he's actually healing a lot more HP, thus meaning that he's getting EHP even though the items don't currently give him HP. Okay, this is how you think critically about things. So, what we've evaluated now is that versus Yasuo, Lee Sin is probably getting, well, any lethality item is actually giving him more upfront raw damage because he doesn't require him to proc all 6 stacks of Black Cleaver after he's already used his QRQ combo, which is only benefiting from 3 stacks. Okay, so now if you have Trinity Force, you're gonna get a Spellblade proc. Okay, so we're gonna get 3 applications of Black Cleaver. Okay, we're gonna get 3 applications of Black Cleaver onto the opponent. All right, so we're gonna get 12%. We're gonna get 7 lethality. We're gonna get 7 lethality. You're gonna tell me 7 lethality is gonna do more than 2 Spellblade procs throughout the course of a fight? Absolutely not, because you're also having more attack speed, which means you're weaving in more autos. Great. Alright, let's look up another 80 carry. Alright, so you don't want to do Yasuo? Great. How about, alright, you know what? I see a Vladimir in the game. How about we do a Vladimir? Let's do a great little Vladimir over here. Okay, let's see what Vladimir has at level 12. Vladimir has 54 armor at level 12.
I just freaking threw really bad.
So, 54 armor at level 12? Wow, 12 pen. Great. Okay, so
I really hope no one saw that.
Umbral Glaive could give more pen. Awesome, great. Black Cleaver's really working out here. All right, let's take a look at some other, let's take a look at some other 80 carries that are maybe in the game. You know what? Fuck it. Let's even take a look at some junglers while we're at it. What kind of junglers would you like to take a look at? Good sir. I don't even know. I mean, how about some supports? You want to take a look at a Bard? All right, let's take a look at a Bard. Now, Bard's going to be under-leveled, so let's take a look at a Bard at, like, level 10, you know? All right, we can go up to level 12. You know what? We'll even be a little bit beneficial for him. All right, 73, great. 17, which still means that lethality items are giving us more pen, which means our upfront combo is still dealing more damage. What is Lee Sin's purpose inside of a team fight? To nuke someone, which means that you're trying to get the most upfront value for your teammates, because basically all that you are is a kickbot. These items also come online a lot faster, and then the recipe components that build into them, aka the longswords, is a lot more beneficial for follow-up items after you completed the first lethality item. Awesome, great. Edge of Night also has HP inside of it while granting lethality and a spell shield, which means that it oftentimes is better than Black Cleaver. The Armor Shred, you might say, oh, well, what about if your teammates can join in on the Armor Shred? Great, Lee Sin is hitting one champion and applying Black Cleaver Shred to one champion, which then requires all your teammates to be hitting that one champion too, which probably means that if you just did 2 Spellblade procs to that one person, it probably equates to, in a practical sense, the amount of damage that you and your allies are going to do to that champion that also requires you to be focusing the same exact person, which is not realistic. But thank you, Guy in chat. I'm just lying to you, right? I'm just lying. These numbers are all just lies. These numbers are all just lies. They're all just lies, man. We're all just lying. Let's not even factor in, you know, that Trinity Force gives you base MS without requiring you to proc the Rage passive. It gives you about, what, 17.5 movement speed or something, which is, I guess, somewhat nice for positioning. Gives you the attack speed. You know, it gives you some HP too. Well, not as much as Black Cleaver, but that's fine because it gives you more damage, which then means that you're healing for more. Obviously, in unrealistic situations where fucking Lee Sin is smacking a goddamn Malphite for 10 seconds straight, yeah, I guess Black Cleaver is going to be shredding a lot of armor and you're going to get a lot of value out of it. But then you ask yourself the question, why is the Lee Sin smacking a Malphite for 10 seconds straight, and why are you using this as justification to get the item when oftentimes Lee Sin is aiming for the fucking carries that don't have any armor and his whole combo involves QRQE? It's not my fault that fucking for 2 goddamn years, no one realized Leandri's and Morello's was a problem. It's not my fault people don't think. Been here the whole time, 6 years, YouTube videos, literally preaching about things that are still not getting done in pro play, but I'm the one that's lying. What is everyone else doing? How you doing, Moxie? You know what, I think you're doing fantastic in this game.